like Axe Lifestealer here. They start going on somebody, all of a sudden a rock drops on them. They're fatal bonded together. They're slowed down as well. At least the Axe will be from the evil. There's going to be a lot of hard problems if Lions do not find that warrior can take the snipers or really going to fight into this one. Fatal bonded up. This is going to take a lot of damage. They are going to try and turn onto Noya, see who gets the first blood first. Hanskin's away. Noya doesn't have the same kind of options, but he does have that Orb of Venom slow on all these heroes. They are all fatal bonded up, and they're all going to take so much damage from that.
And yeah, Limp did manage to get his boundary. That is a huge chunk of damage there. That was a good... Yeah, you don't want to let this Lone Druid get a free tower uncontested by like 4 or 5 minutes in. Problem is, once Lone Druid gets his level 5 entangle, this lane gets very hard to manage. So it looks like Jonas is just pressured all the lanes. Fours have all won their lanes, and Weaver's been disrupted up top. Every single lane is going to plan.
He's going to be caught behind the tower, but a nice ultimate gets dropped by Baby Knight, hitting on 3. That'll be Limp down first. Loda is about half HP as well. With the golem on top of him, he's going to have to invest. Pops out, can't make it out alive. Has to Joe finish him off to Shikuchi, and will collect Hanskin's soul as well. Jonas some fun. It looks like he went for Ace, but in the back line couldn't finish him off, and now he will inevitably be kited to his doom. Tier 1 tower going to get dropped as well. That being said, there is at least one ward that will spot some rotations, and it looks like Jonas does see Noya, does manage to get the call with Loda and Hanskin nearby. They should be able to burst him down. The Weaver may be able to get some vengeance, though. He does have a good swarm on out. Rise is going to also be a target. Jonas with the extra Culling Blade movement speed, very necessary. Looks like he may get himself out.
Have to dive towers where C9 are already set up to retaliate.
This is not the same Loda Midas lifestealer that we saw in the games versus Amas. They are going to go for that Infest gank now with the Blink Dagger up on Jonas Simpan. It is so crucial that this initiation goes well for them.
They got to catch Baby Knight, I feel.
Yeah. They've got to stop this chaotic offering from being dropped. But I'm going to run into other heroes first.
Ace is in melee form, just giving himself extra survivability. Rise very well positioned in the trees. Baby Knight, though, is a bit vulnerable here. Does have the point booster for some survivability.
Oh yeah, managed to get a silence off on EZM. He's the first one to pop it, goes straight to his shrine. They do manage to catch Baby Knight. Can they actually kill him before? Culling Blade gets dropped, and there is going to be no chaotic offering in this engagement. Alliance now still have the opportunity to push out here. Hanskin threatening Ace as best he can. They do have some damage dealers, so they can at least finish off that Spirit Bear and catch Hesta Joe. Nice play by Jonas Simpan. He'll manage to get the stun onto him with the Assassinate, but they lack counter vision after the Assassinate. Up for a push in bottom and like that other shrine. What? Jonas Simpan with the haste ring is going to run into Noya. Maybe they could quickly burst him down. Magic Missile is just not enough. Assassinate's coming out. That'll bring Noya a little bit lower. Jonas Simpan may be able to jump back in and get that Culling Blade, but Hesta Joe is charging in deep, and he's trying to cancel that Blink Dagger. Loda actually receives the Savage Roar, stopping his TP, so now he's the next one in trouble. I don't think Alliance have the turnaround potential. He turns, fights, tries to go kill the Spirit Bear, but Jonas Simpan and Limp are going to leave him to die.
Problematic. Need to know they're not being contested with Roche. They even scan the shrine to make sure there's no shrine there, but they scan anyways to make sure nothing's going on. And Alliance like, oh, I wonder if they're Roche. Let's scan on top of it as a core hero, and I think with good reason.
Ace does manage to get off the melee form. That's going to make him so much tankier. The kick actually misses out. They are still pursuing this one. At the same time, Alliance went on top lane. Got Hesta Joe. Noya's going to be running out here. Ace is going to be losing his Aegis here. If Hanskin has his way, the heal is barely doing enough. Now the Savage Roar plus Frostbite. Somebody finish him off. A Wave of Terror to do the trick. Now he's going to come back in range for. They don't have a whole lot of stuns. EGM's out of mana, but maybe Limp can still do it. It gets enough right clicks in. Needs a little bit more for the Assassinate to finish him off, and Ace not going to go down. He manages it away. I can't believe Alliance made that kind of play, fighting as 3 into that Aegis, but it worked out. Jonas Simpan's going to be chased down here. He's got the swarm on him. He doesn't have any way to blink out. Looks like it could be his death. Ogre and Venge, they're just a little bit too far away.
Time lapse even just to get rid of some of that spin damage or the Lone Druid, so it's going to be very, and even the Weaver, it's going to be very tough. And that initiation of alliances with the infested Lifestealer will get taken away with an actual Weaver.
Oda, get here fast! We need your damage!
Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, he walks back.
All right,
in.
Yoda-Saban, don't try and chase. He's gonna get hit by a boulder. Eyes out the broadsword first. At least he won't lose gold.
Dies.
Yeah, when this Weaver gets an axe, which is
Hold him down, hold him in place. Now they are gonna be comboed up here, sandwiched between Limp on one side and Loda on the other. Noya does manage to roll his way.
Ace wants Roche. He has one. Buff after buff, Roche still seems easier and easier to kill every patch. Potentially find a pick off now. Jonas, blink from the urn.
Urn and hi, Yoda-Saban. And as Joe even gives Noya that full heal.
Oh, when you hover over, yeah, that's true.
Come on, Valve. You know what they also need to do? Update the draft screen. My God, is that screen boring. I turned in to watch a game the other day in Dota TV, and it started off the draft screen. I instantly turned it off. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Well, I just want all the bugs fixed with it as well, like with the arrow pointing the wrong way and stuff, but I sent a bunch of feedback with like all the different bugs and stuff that need fixing, and they were like, yeah, we're working, it is being worked on. There is a new drafting UI coming soon, apparently.
Oh, the swap, Baby Knight, he's the target, not quite the combination they really hoped for. He can get off the ultimate now, he turns around, sights the Vice up EGM. Now the Golems will have their way with him, or maybe not. Loda turns, defends EGM's life, kills one of the Golems, almost gets one of the other ones. Now Yoda-Saban managed to almost catch Ace. What was that? He get a 4-staff right through him. EGM, nice, silence the back lines, frostbitten up, but Limp is still shooting as the Assassinate managed to finish off the CM, and now the Aegis falls from the Lone Druid. Well, they're gonna go for it though. They don't have the bear, but they do have a numbers advantage, 4 versus 2. Again, Limp, nice.
Golems just melted.
And Baby Nine has some long range of that sight device. He's actually just gonna try TP away. That was weird. That's one form of initiation, I guess. Good kick forward. Noya trying to help out his buddy. Has to joke, get your ass out of the way. Ace is trying to make his way through, trying to say, hey to Lifestealer. That'll be good.
Additional damage output. And skin. Caught out. Kick won't land. They are, but they're not like the big picks, you know? It's not Loda, it's not Jonas. It's never Limp. Limp is always...
May die again here. Ace is actually going to be without a Spirit Bear for 2 minutes. Now the initiation comes in. Noya actually not hit by that one. Does manage to get a stun up onto Limp. Limp's caught in the corner. Swap back. EGM does save his buddy. Loda's now going to be sight. There's the use of it. Ace is controlling him. Oh, freezing field. The right-hand side almost brings down 2, but it's not good enough. Not going to last. Yoda-Saban desperately chasing onto Ace. They need to be able to get these backline heroes. Yoda-Saban, he will end up going down. Loda fights it out with the Golems and finishes him off, but Hesta Joe is here trying to clean up, and Ace is on his way as well. Alliance, they're not healthy enough to be able to fight this one anymore. They need to leave. Loda needs to get out. He needs to armlet toggle through all of this, but it's not going to happen. Hesta Joe, he gets stunned up, but he does manage to get off the ult. Smoke down, though, and C9 won't got an Arcane Rune too, so this means that Spirit Bear is going to have a lot less cooldown. Oh, Hesta Joe just runs right into Alliance as a 5-man. That's a huge pick-off. That Ags up.
7-second cooldown on the Berserker's call. May tempt them to try and find a kill or lead a fight. They're going to ping out Ace here.
Savage War, they need a good one. They're not going to get it fast enough. That means Ace is going to be caught. Loda is going to gobble him up. The Assassinate helps give him the extra bit of damage needed. Now,
action of a bit too short with the rock to catch the ActP, but even so, ends up fantastic for C9. Hesta Joe's even going to get out of there, having all these items on him. He's been able to transition out of the Ag Scepter into some right-click damage with both Deso and Diffusal Blade. I think Alliance just completely underestimated his split push potential.
They're taking some of these outer towers. It gives them the opportunity. Another win, another pick could lead to them catching a whole lot more. Now they try and catch Ace. They try and get that pick immediately after the push in top lane with TP's coming in, but they're just shy of being able to get Ace with their call. He gets a 4-staff out.
And it wasn't just Ace, it was Hesta Joe bottom. I mean, he may get caught out here, but he did a lot of good damage. He's going back in for the tower, perhaps? Yeah, oh, let's get that right click off. We'll get it and pay for it with his life.
Okay, well, I mean, that's still 80 seconds down. Can Alliance force a buyback? It's hard. They've got the top lane pushed out, but they need to push both bottom and mid. He's got the gem. Feel it. All right, this feeling. Gonna back away. Has to be caught in this spot. Gonna reset up the trap a little bit farther back. At jungle is has to gonna take this bait. He's got the air spirit behind him. He might be feeling okay with it. You know, just one creep wave. That's all. It's just one creep wave. Go farm it.
We'll
patient.
We'll get greedy first.
Yodo-Safan, start making your way down. 4-step, 4-step.
I mean, Jonas could start farming the lane and try bait it himself, but yeah, be the best, safest play.
Joe's going for it. Get greedy. He's so close. 4-step forward. Gets the blink dagger. Pops out. Now the kick, though. It lands on 2, but it's still enough. With a raged up Loda Lifestealer with an Abyssal Blade, they do manage to catch Joe, and they're so important because it now means Alliance once again can get some map control, and who knows, maybe they can push high ground, maybe they can catch Ace. A swap. Oh no, Ace is dead. Ace is dead. This is surely going to be buybacks and maybe Alliance. They've got a win condition finally.
Buybacks with the boot to travel on cooldown for 10 seconds, but it seems Cloud9 with the low lone druid respawn, they just don't want to use it. They're like, well, we'll give them 2 full lanes to save our buybacks. They're going to drop rocks here. Loda, he's taking.
Offering with the Scythe of Ice, another chaotic offering. It's coming close. The Fatal Bond damage is bouncing all those tears in the back line. Ryan's now going to come forward. He does manage to get the Frostbite up onto Hanskin. That's going to be another potential kill. He is going to be just chased down. That is going to be...
When you're defended, you get punished because 50 seconds is a lot when your enemy's already at your base.
I'm a little bit worried about Ace here. He's playing this very aggressively. Lip actually comes forward. Yodo-Safan intercepts Hester Joe doesn't have buyback. He doesn't get off the time lapse. Ace, he's fighting up against Lip, but he doesn't have a BKB. He's getting kited around. The stuns are there, and they've taken down the lone druid. 48 seconds down with buyback. Noya almost gets dropped as well. They'll TP out successfully, it looks like. But no buyback. 70 seconds for the Weaver. But not just the Weaver, but also the double rocks out from the Warlock. It's not there.
There's no team fight.
He can only upheaval. They've only got the lone druid's damage to be able to work with at this point in time. Yodo-Safan pops that Blade Mail. Blade Mail's going to fade off in a little bit here. Another Scythe of Ice placed onto Loda. He doesn't have buyback room. Remember that, but Ace, he's also a little bit danger. EGM goes for him, straight up stuns him. Noya gets torn apart by Loda. Tier 4, he's down. Throne is exposed. Is already at 3k HP. Buybacks are rolling out from Cloud9, but Yodo-Safan intercepts. They're just going straight for the throne, and I did it. They've taken game 2. They will push for a game 3 against Cloud9. What a comeback from Alliance.
It's a classic Alliance game. One of those, you're down, you look like you're out, but you somehow put together something magical to